Welcome back, you filthy gulag workers. Today we are going to analyze the tank that made Adolf shit his pants and Panzer II crew members regret their life choices. Yes, that's right, that tank is a T-34 mod 1940. This tank sits comfortable at the battle rating of 3.3, and compared to other tanks of similar battle ratings, it actually performs good at anything except sniping. That's left for the danger tractor, but more of that in a bit. The T-34 mod 1940 comes equipped with the 76mm L11 communism spreader, the same gun found on the first KV-1. Firstly, let's talk about the gun. The gun, as I said before, it's the 76mm L11 one. The difference between this and the other Russian 76mm is the penetration and reloading rates. Stock, it comes equipped with an armor-piercing high-explosive vodka bottle capable of penetrating up to 69mm of armor at 500 meters away. But Stalin blessed you with an armor-piercing ballistic capped shell with 83mm of pen at 500 meters away, but the downside is that it doesn't have explosive vodka in it. Now let's talk about the armor of Stalin's go-kart. Every plate is 45mm of depleted, rolled, stamped, glued, bent, twisted, consumed, shitted out by Stalin himself, glorious Stalinium. The only weak spots are where the lower and frontal plate meet, and the turret cheeks, but when Stalin gives you something, he takes something back as well to keep everyone equal. For maximum efficiency, I suggest angling the tank, so you can be blessed by Stalin once more. Now that we are done with the Stalinium part, let's go to the mobility and tactics of the T-34. It has an engine that can put out 500 horsepower with the mobility line board. This, coupled with the mass of the tank, that is 25.6 tons, gives it a power to weight ratio of 19.53 horsepower per ton. Now to the tactics. In the Great Book of the Russian BIOS, it says that you have two conventional playing styles, and one that combines both. First tactic is called Era, or you get sent to the Great Gulag of the Sky. This tactic uses your mobility and speed to get you in position faster than most of your enemies, and you will use this speed, as well as angling, to great effect on the enemy players that at this British rail have less than half a brain cell. This strategy applies when you are fighting British Rail 3.3 and below. The next strategy also includes the same basics. This strategy is called flank and spank. As the name implies, it includes you literally flanking the entire enemy push, come from behind them, and send them to Gulag. Third strategy includes both. You rush towards their flank, get a good position, and pick them off until their push is over. Then you change the position to not be easily found by the people you committed war crimes on. For the modification line, start up with parts: FPE, horizontal turret drive and adjustment of fire, Siberian conscripts, better round, elevation mechanism, artillery support, and finish up the mobility line. For the crew training, follow my instructions. Invest in tank driving for more initial D for Vadim the gunner. Teach him how to properly range find and to target more accurately. Ivan the commander / loader / every role possible at this moment, put leadership and weapon reloading. As a side bonus, you can expert the crew if you are willing to expend silver lions. This will greatly improve the crew skills, and if you play it for long enough, you will ace it. Now I will tell you about the lineups and ammo loadouts. For the magical 3.3 lineup, I suggest having as follows: T-34 mod 1940, T-50, Su-122/tank destroyer, either BTR-152 or the gas truck with two 25mm guns and some sort of a plane, but this is optional. For the 3.7 lineup, I suggest using the tanks as follows: KV-1L11, T-34, 1941, T-34, 1940, only if you didn't get the 1942 model yet, tank destroyer and some AA. For ammunition loadout, take 25 to 30 rounds of armor-piercing high-explosive vodka bottle, 10 to 15 rounds of APBC, until HE and shrapnel to eat shit and die. Now go out there and make our great leader Stalin proud.